Alright, so this is the start of my Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. I'm gonna be doing, I'll just go over like a little brief overview of the rules. For standard Nuzlocke rules apply. Um, you can only catch the first Pokemon you run into on each route. If you lose a Pokemon, if it faints in battle, then it has to be released and never used again. I'm also going to be doing no items in battle. I will not be able to exceed the level of the next gym leader's highest Pokemon, so I'm not just over leveling to beat everything. And I have a special clause because of Sword and Shield. So if I run into a Pokemon that has the quote of very strong looking, meaning one of the ones you can't catch, they're also really hard to run from. So, hey, it's my run, it's my rules. I'm not counting those. So if I get wiped by like a level 38 Ghastly, then I'm not going to count that as me starting this over and going through this horrible intro sequence again. So uh, this whole episode is probably going to be just me mashing the button through this horrible intro. I'm sorry in advance. I'll try to make it interesting. So let me get off the couch and go get my hat. Excuse me, Mom. Grabbed your mom's old bag. Yep. So, I guess we'll talk about starter choice a little bit. So I'll talk about the attempt, because I did an off-stream attempt of a Nuzlocke, and it was going pretty well. But I decided to just restart because I'm gonna record this one. But I had some pretty interesting early game Pokemon. I had a Ghastly, I had a Vanillite, I had a Hoot, which I wasn't happy about when I ran into it, but it honestly ended up being pretty good. All right, let's go. Oh, that was what, 5 feet before I had to stop and talk to someone. I don't have to tell you guys, this is a rough intro. The hand holding couldn't get much worse. I do like Wooloo. I think Wooloo's cute. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think that the fact that it gets a custom tackle animation is pretty cool. It's a little roll. Clearly some love went into the Wooloo. Let's race. Let's race to the next forced tutorial section. Alright. I will say, after having had the bike and not having started over again in a long time, the running feels slow. Even though it's not. Aha. Okay. I'm not really gonna read all this. I'm sorry if some of you are like lost by the story by me doing this, but you know, we're here for some sweet Nuzlocke action. I can leave. And take 2 steps out the door. And there's Hop again. So I think my first ever encounter on this route, once I got Pokeballs, was actually a Hoot, which I didn't even know was an encounter you could get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that wasn't the first one. I think it was, though. I also had a Lombre, which I just needed to pick up the Water Stone, and I could have a Ludicolo and a Magikarp. So I watch a channel called Pokemon Challenges. He's probably the best Nuzlocker in the world, his words. And he says 2 things that I'm going to abide by here. And that is always choose, not always, but usually it's a good idea to choose the fire starter, because fire types are the rare type. Like, you tripping over water types like all over the place. They're easy to get. And grass types are like okay as far as availability goes, but the fire type is a little more rare. So if you can get a nice strong fire type out of the gate, that's pretty decent strategy. And then the other thing he said is always take a Magikarp encounter because Gyarados evolves so early and has such a good typing. And I agree with that. I like Gyarados. Hopefully I get an Intimidate Gyarados. That would make me happy. It's a great cape, by the way. This guy's outfit is like off the chain. The pose. I like he's got all the sponsorship stickers all over him like he's a race car. Alright, the moment of truth. Oh, and my first Nuzlocke attempt, because this is the first recorded attempt, but also I barely got into the other one. I hadn't even gotten to the first gym yet, and that was the first time I've ever tried a Nuzlocke ever, so I'm like super new at this. Got Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. I think Sobble might be the cutest. I think, or Scorbunny. Scorbunny's really cute. Look at his little fiery steps. Grookey's okay too. I don't really have any complaints. I'll say that because I play VGC, and as far as like competitive is concerned, I would say Rillaboom probably the strongest of the 3 starter final evolutions. Grassy Glide is like hugely powerful. Fake Out is awesome. Knockoff is awesome. He does really well with high horsepower. So he's a good choice. But we are dealing with, and then Cinderace is awesome, obviously, because he has Libero, letting him basically get stabbed from any attack in the game. But we don't have hidden ability starters. So Scorbunny it is. Alright, welcome to the team. Now, here we come to the first nickname. My last one I called Striker. I think I'm going to change that for this one. And go with Bunny Boy. Fist bump. Alright, so 8 minutes in, we got the starter. That seems like a long time. Especially considering I haven't been reading anything. I've just been smashing through the prompts as fast as I can. Let's see. Yeah, you can have Sobble. That's fine. I like Inteleon. I think Inteleon's cool. I like his design. He's never seen the competitive success in VGC, at least, that the other 2 starters have. But I still think he's a cool Pokemon. His G-Max form looks awesome. Crouched up on the sniper tower. And I think the fact that you can't redirect Snipe Shot is a pretty cool move. There's a lot of redirection in VGC. Right now, mostly Clefairy. I keep forgetting to mash the button. Do we battle now? Is that it? So, what happens if I say no? Do I not have to battle now? Oh, okay, I do. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that's an actual choice. Okay, fine. Choices that aren't choices. Have a champion time. So, I will say that one of the things that I've learned about Nuzlocking so far, and especially since I've played competitive Pokemon, is like when I used to just do playthroughs when I was younger, I would always get rid of moves like Growl and Screech and Leer first, but they're actually super useful, especially in a playthrough where I'm concerned about how much damage I'm taking. I can't just revive a Pokemon, you know? Like, look at that. I think... Oh, that was a crit, too. Okay. Let's do one more. Now that he's got 0 damage potential. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Solid. Alright. I hope I got a decent, like, nature. My last one was pretty good, I think. Another crit. Jeez, dude. This is like a high crit chance Wooloo right here. Scope lens. See, now I'm uncomfortable because I have lower health. But that's a cool. I learn Ember, so. Hop's got like vampire eyes. Those like gold eyes that vampires have in movies and stuff. Please don't do much. Okay, that's fine. We're still not dead to crit. That's one of the other things I learned from Pokemon challenges, is that you always have to be aware of... Not that I have a choice right now, because I'm not using items in battle and I literally can't switch. But you have to be aware not of just damage ranges, but of crit damage ranges too. That was good. I'm happy with that. A little close. I can't believe you get 2 level ups off the first battle. His movements are all so exaggerated. Yeah, we're not really interested in the Pokedex on this run, Leon. He's got like that Dragon Ball Z power-up pose. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot how quickly he picks you up again. I at least got to walk to the end of the street. Yep, Willow's gone. Here's another choice. It's not a choice. I don't know. Alright, same outcome. This section also does that weird thing where when a surprise encounter comes up in the grass, it like auto forces you to walk over to it. So you just have to like look at a bunch of squavets, basically. Rookities. Yeah, there I am, auto-facing it. So, short story, when I started playing this game, I absolutely hated Squavet, and I absolutely hated Greedent. He was like my least favorite Pokemon. And now I see that Cheek Pouch, like a Belly Drum Citrus Berry Cheek Pouch, is so strong. I have been swept by Greedents, and like for me, when I'm playing Pokemon, um, I can absolutely despise it. Like Incineroar, I hated Incineroar. He's the worst. I think his design is stupid. I think he's like over exaggerated looking, and he looks more like a Digimon than a Pokemon. But once I started using Incineroar, I warmed up to him a little bit because he is massively fun to use. Intimidate is so strong in VGC. No, I'm not fighting this one. I'm leaving. And then what was the other Pokemon? Oh, it was Conkeldurr. I absolutely despised Conkeldurr. I hated his veininess. I hated his big hands. I hated his big clown nose. I thought he was the worst. But after spending some time actually using him, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Protect, I you know, I actually liked him a lot. So, you know, if a Pokemon is good, I can like it. My subjective opinion will change a little. I don't need to over level with Score Bunny right now. That's what's gonna happen if I keep doing all these little battles. That was an issue I had with my last run. Was the starter was leveled up so much faster than the others because I had to rely on him until I got more Pokemon. I actually ended up putting him in the box until I could get the others caught up. Because my goal is to keep the team pretty much uniform and keep them riding pretty close to the line of the next gym leader's Pokemon. So like first gym leader has level 19 and 20, so I want to cap them all at about 20. If one of them makes 21, whatever, I'm still going to do it. But my goal is not to level past if I can avoid it. And then the next gym after that is, I think, 23 or 24 is the highest at Hulbury. So, you know, that's not a ton of leveling up to play with between those two gyms. But I want to keep the entire party around that level. And then my other idea is if, let's say somebody caps out like real quick, I can switch them out for one of the reserve Pokemon in the back and just give them a little free XP, and let them grind up just in case I end up needing them. I had a Wingull and a Rookidee in the back in my first Nuzlocke attempt. There's something so Dragon Ball Z about this. The attack did no damage. Is there an explanation for why this is happening? Like, Zamazenta's a legendary, but he's not like a ghost. I don't know why he still wouldn't be hit. He wouldn't be hurt, obviously, but I don't know why he wouldn't even be hit by an attack. It's not a thing that I'm aware of them being able to do. All right. We are 18 minutes and 45 seconds in, and I am still on rails. One thing I'll say is I don't know how long I want to make the episodes, so I'll probably just go until I have like a tiny bit of freedom and probably the first encounter. So today we'll do the starter choice and the first encounter, and then we can just step into part 2 from there. I don't want to do like hour-long videos, but I also don't want to accomplish nothing in one of them. Sorry, I'm not reading this. He just does the same pose all the time. Gotta go say bye to my mom. This is a nice house, I'll say it. I think this is nice. I don't know why there's just Badoo chilling here, but it's very viney and pretty. Even the little things, like if you would just let me walk up to my mom and talk to her, That would be so much less on rails than it literally wrenching control from you and forcing you to walk over to her. It's like they're so afraid of someone not instantly knowing what to do that they just do it all for you. Which I get, but like when I was the target age for this game series, I was playing Red and Blue and I made it through the game. I don't know if I beat them like when I was like 6. I might not have beaten them, but I mean I definitely played them and I found my way and knew, basically what to do. So, I think they don't give kids enough credit. Encounters don't count right now because I don't have Pokeballs. Right? I don't, right? I do have Pokeballs. Okay. All right. Let's get that first encounter. Let's see. Oh, Grubbin. This is interesting. I'm just going to throw one and see what happens. The catch rates on Pokemon in Sword and Shield in the beginning game are so high. You almost never need to do any weakening, and I didn't want to risk killing it. And like, don't come at me, but I can't remember what Grubbin evolves into. Yes, let's see. Hold on a second. I need to look something up. I'm embarrassed. I always confuse him with Trapinch. Yeah, Vikavolt. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So, if he's gonna be a Vikavolt, what do I want to name him? No, that's not how that's spelled. I like Amp. We'll go with Amp. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, let's check some natures real quick. Let's see. Alright, he's got Blaze. Fine. Ooh, minus speed plus special defense. That sucks. I don't like that at all. No, okay. Minus speed plus special attack is actually really good on him because he's slow as balls anyway. So that's actually really good. He's got Swarm. I don't know the viability of running Trick Room in singles. Maybe I just give him a quick claw or something and try to do it like that. But that's not terrible. No marks. Of course not, but still. Might as well check. I said first encounter, and now I want to go to the second encounter. I think 30-minute episodes is fair. It's not an enormous investment of time, but you could just have me on in the background or something, listening to my dulcet tones. What was described today as a dull, monotone drone. Sorry, Nick, I'm not enunciating anymore. That's my brother, Nick, not Nick Young, who's the other person who's watching this. The one other person. I want to quit my day job, do full-time YouTube. I have to get good at stuff first. Thoughts on Yamper? His eyes freak me out. Like, his body is cute and his ears are like a little weird, but his eyes being yellow and green like that are just like, I don't know, they make him look like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts to me for some reason. That's a super weird take, I think, but Just what I think when I look at him. Like Sonya, she's cool. Pokedex is on the phone. It's pretty current, pretty modern. Everything goes on the phone. All right, now how many steps do I get to take? Oh, 0 steps. Dude, this guy's like creeping. Met me the instant I came out of the door. You know that means he was like waiting outside. Okay. Let me leave. Thank you. I have been inside one, actually. I don't think telling him no even skips much of the tutorial here. Alright. 26 minutes. We'll go to our second encounter, catch that, and then we'll be done. If I ever get away from Hop. Okay. Route 2. Oh, damn it, I forgot. There's the catching tutorial. I love how fast Leon runs. It's like everywhere he goes is a sprint. 20 more Pokeballs. See, I thought initially this is where you got Pokeballs for the first time, but I guess you got them before, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm mashing through everything. There he goes, sprinting off again. Maybe there isn't a tutorial here. Okay. Let's see what we get. There it is. And... ooh! Purloin. Interesting. Interesting. And level 6. Alright, let's try one. And I need to look something up. What is Purloin's evolution called? Did I get it? Hell yeah. Purloin evolves into... hold on. My database. What does it evolve into? Oh, Prankster's its hidden ability? That's a shame, honestly. Lipard. Now, does Lipard... let's look at this level up moveset real quick. Oh, yes. Level 1 move, Fake Out. That is so clutch. Assurance, Sucker Punch is awesome. Nasty Plot. It's... attack and special attack are the same. Okay. I know what I'm going to name you. Bad Kitty. Okay, so no second encounter. I am no lie pretty excited about the Purloin. I think Lipard is going to be a pretty cool addition to the team, and I'm going to get out of this fight real quick and then see what ability it has and its nature, and then we'll be done. Unburden. That's good. Down down speed. Oh, it has a good speed stat too. What is with all these negative speed? Let's see, what's its normal? It's 106. Okay, if I'm looking at this positively, that means I have a little bit of speed to give up and not be too worried about it. And Unburden boosts the speed anyway, so if I can give it some kind of a quick, like a quick procking item, maybe like a super effective berry or something, that'll help out it too. Okay, alright, so episode 1, we got Bunny Boy, Amp, and Bad Kitty. And other than the starter, this is actually all completely different encounters than I got in the first run, so I am pretty excited. I don't think I signed on in this episode. I think I just started rambling, like right out of the gate. So I will go ahead and sign off in some way. If you liked it, like it. If you think I'm funny, or if you like having me on in the background, share me with a friend. And, tune in next time. Thanks a lot.